Jack Del Rio and company trying to shock the world. Tom Brady looking for his 99th career win. Opening drive, Del Rio in the leather jacket showing a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Guts. Going for it on fourth down. David Garrard to Mercedes Lewis. Wide open 34-yard. First down. Same drive. Garrard nearly sacked by Mike Vrabel, but somehow he finds Matt Jones for the touchdown. 7-0 Jaguars. But was Garrard's knee down before he threw it? I don't know. Too close for Bill Belichick to challenge. And plus, Jacksonville did a good job of getting the point after team on, so let's put the red hanky back in your sock. Surprised there's no chafing issues there. But the Patriots come right back. They go for it on fourth down. Tom Brady to Randy Moss. 14-yard gain, first down. Moss's only catch of the game. That set up this. Brady. Well, good Lord, you can't give the man that much time. Finds Benjamin Watson. Back of the end zone, and we're tied at 7. Brady 12 for 12 first half. Garrard pretty good as well in the first half, but here he gets sacked by Ty Warren. Fumble recovered by Mike Vrabel. That turnover helped set up this. Lawrence Maroney in from a yard out, and the owner, Bob Kraft. Well played, sir. Well played indeed. 14-7 Patriots. After starting at their own 5, Jags now second and goal at the 6. Ernest Wilford from Garrard. We're tied at 14 at half. Garrard 12 of 16 in the first half. Third quarter, tied at 14. Check this out. Oh, they fake the direct snap. It's Brady. He still has the ball to the slot machine, Wes Welker. 21-14 Patriots. Take another look at this. Look at all of the Jacksonville D-line on that left side of your screen. Going with, they think, is Kevin Falk, who has the ball. Meantime, Brady still has it. I say, I've been flim-flam. And he finds Wes Welker wide open in the end zone. After Jags field goal makes it 21-17, it's Maroney. Yeah, like Madden 08, he is tough to bring down. 22 carries, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Same drive. Brady to Watson. Now the Patriots starting to open things up a little bit. 28-17. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Brady wants the screen, but he sees Paul Spicer there. So he's going to go deep to Dante Stallworth. Man, how good is this guy? Vision everywhere. Finds Dante Stallworth, who makes a juggling catch. 53-yard gain. Brady, 262 yards and 3 touchdowns as Stallworth needed some help with his visor to control it. That led to a field goal, 31-20. So it's now 4th and 5 for the Jags. They convert again. Dennis Northcutt from Garrard. Plus tack on 15 yards for unnecessary roughness. First down, Jags still hanging around. Same drive. Garrard intercepted by Rodney Harrison. He talks about how old the defense is, but he says youth sometimes is overrated. Look at the veteran Harrison. Following the eyes of Garrard the whole way, there for the interception. His 4th pick, Harrison now, in his last 4 playoff games. Patriots go on to win 31-20. They're now 17-0. Now, with this 17th straight victory, that ties the 72 Dolphins winning streak of 17. Now, of course, Miami went on to win the Super Bowl. Pats still have 2 more to go to do that. Up next, either the Chargers or the Colts, who play later today. Meantime, Bill Belichick and company celebrating their 10th straight playoff win at home.
Good football game. Played well enough to win. Made enough plays that we needed to make when we needed to, when it was critical time. And so now we're on to next week.
We're 17-0. And it's great, but it all comes down to this week. So we got to really play our best game. I hope I'm zen-like for another week. That would be a great feeling.
You know, the playoffs, it's a one-game season. And, you know, we got a first-round bye, so that means that we have, hopefully, 3 games to win the championship. So we got one out the way. So, you know, so it's a hard road for us to climb, and you know, we're just gonna keep, you know, chipping away at it.
We know it'll keep getting tougher every step of the way through the playoffs. So now, whoever it is, we know we're gonna have to play better and play our best football next week. But it's good to be playing next week.
Patriots and Tom Brady in the record-setting offense. 23 degrees at Foxborough. The wind chill was 9. Phillip Rivers started the game despite a knee injury. Play action picked off by Quentin Jammer, and once again, those opportunistic Chargers. LT carried the ball twice, sideline, then Rivers. Chris Chambers ruled out of bounds, so the Chargers knocking at the door, but they settle for a field goal by Kading, 3-0. Now Brady to Randy Moss, reverse, but what? Moss couldn't get on track really in the passing game, Tom, but picked up 14 in New England, moving the chains. Who could get on track in the rushing game for the second time at the AFC playoffs? Lawrence Boney Maroney. Touchdown New England. Second and goal at the 1. Belichick squad now leads 7-3. Teddy Bruschi, Patriots veterans, trying to dig in. Rivers was so game playing with the knee braces to Antonio Gates, but Bruschi breaking it up from the goal, second and goal from the 8, and San Diego settles for a field goal 7-6. Asante Samuel on a force by Rivers, but there's an explanation.
Well, Mike Vrabel's going to come in right there and give a little leg whip on Rivers. Rivers off balance and let that ball go, picked off by the Patriots.
So next possession, New England now knocking at the San Diego 12. Brady, Jabbar Gaffney, what? Up the middle, it's a touchdown. And so the Patriots are leading at 14-6.
Yeah, and you see the traffic crossing. This is the great thing about Brady. He has great vision. You see Welker clear underneath. He waits for Gaffney, throws him a perfect ball right between the numbers, lets him turn, run with the football, go for a score.
But San Diego is not done. The inside hand up to the speedster, Darren Sproles. The big play against the Colts on the screen. This for 26 yards, San Diego on the move. And Nate Kading, whose postseason record to date, not very good, pretty good on this day. His third field goal, that's 40 yards. It's 14-9, Chargers in it at the half. LT not going to come back at all. Knee injury, said after a couple of carries, I just couldn't go. Brady, off the fingertips of Dante Stallworth. Drayton Florence makes the pick. So 2 picks of the Chargers so far. Now Rivers, time, moves. He could move somehow. And finds Chris Chambers along the sideline for 15 yards. They're in the red zone again, Tom. 3rd and 1 from the 5. It's Junior Seau, the one-time Charger, making a huge play.
Great job of shooting the gap. Saw the guard pull, went right behind and made a play.
So the Chargers get a field goal, 14-12. Lawrence Boney Maroney, 11-yard pickup, Tom. Patriots offensive line, they can run block too.
Yeah, watch the offensive line. They do a great job of sealing, and they hold their blocks so long that Lawrence Maroney able to find a cutback lane, go for 11 yards.
And so now 3rd and goal at the 2 as the drive continues. Brady looks for a receiver, and it's picked by Antonio Cromartie, and he figures, why not gamble it because I can go the route. He makes the big play, 3 picks on the day.
Yeah, and I don't think he actually saw Cromartie. He kind of popped up out of the middle as while Brady was looking to the back of the end zone.
And now, here comes Maroney, juking, shuffling, running. And then it's Brady at 14-12. There it is, in the end zone to Welker for a touchdown.
You see Randy Moss is going to draw the double coverage. You run Welker underneath, and he just keeps running until he finds an open seam, and Brady finds him.
And now, it's Rivers trying to make something happen at 21-12, but it's the Patriots. And Ronnie Harrison, another one of those ex-Chargers. And so they turn it over, about 9.5 to go, and they would never get the ball back. Kevin Falk with a huge play on a pickup. And then Brady with 5 minutes to go. To Falk again, how important is he been?
And you can't appreciate this catch until you take another look at it. Look where he grabs this ball. It's thrown behind him, fingertips, grabs it in stride, keeps running with the ball. Important move the chains for him.
And in the end, the Chargers would never get the ball back. The Patriots are champs of the AFC for the 4th time in 7 years, and the Patriots beat the San Diego Chargers.
We're only going to score 17 points? Okay. Is Plax playing defense? Plaxico's a hell of a player, and if he feels that way, I mean, I think that's great. I'd hate for him to think that, you know, he's going to lose this game. I mean, that's obvious. Nobody does. 23-17. I wish he said like 45-42 or something like that. At At least he gave us a little more credit for scoring a few points.
The final tally of over 300,000 people on ESPN.com. Sports Nation says Patriots by, about a 3-2 margin in your vote. And by the way, look at the states where the Giants got support. New York and New Jersey, and the Manning states of Mississippi, Ole Miss, where Eli went, and Indiana, where, of course, Peyton plays. The picks. Jaws first.
Well, first of all, thanks to Kurt Evans and my friends at Reebok. We have the locker room hats already here. I am going to go with the 19-0 New England Patriots, the world champions. But I also have for my friend Coach Ditka a New York Giant hat as well. So I got a suspicion he may go that way.
Maybe all year long. Hey, look, the guy that's going to be more focused than anybody, Tom Brady, mostly because of his championship game 2 weeks ago where he did not play well. When's the last time, dude, rack your brain, when's the last time you've seen Tom Brady play 2 games poorly in a row? You have the next 4 hours to figure that one out. It's been a long time. He won't play tonight. 35 points minimum. I picked 42-10. New England Patriots to go 19-0.
Steve, I will take 32-23. They've come this far. I can't see them not doing it. I think the Giants score will be late to make it 32-23 to keep you interested all the way through. But I see the Patriots completing perfection. Boomer, the alumni group has loved being with you guys. Guys, how about your picks here for the Super Bowl?
Mike, it's great to be back with you again. Great job. Nice joining you and Jaws and Steve. And wait, we have to get a. Wait a minute now. We have our pick is coming. Wait a minute. We are on the old West, right? The Pony Express. I believe our picks are coming in right now. Look at this. Now, you know what?
Oh, my.
Tom, we've been here a long time. We've never seen the picks come in like this. All horse.
Oh, I'm getting ready to have fun with this.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe
It's all right.
Wait a minute. The horse went.
That's okay. The picks are right here. That's all right.
Go get the
They're in
picks.
the neighborhood here. Now, take it easy.
There we go.
Horse don't like him.
The horse doesn't like King.
Hey, yeah, that's right. He's a horse.
Show be over.
It's okay.
I don't like
Thank you.
Big
Hey, Key, you
possum.
finally got open, huh?
All right, great envelope.
Finally
Here you go,
got
Mike.
All right. Well, we have in our hand. Thank you very much. The Pony Express still delivers.
Yes.
No,
thank you.
All right, Key. What do we got? Coach, you want to start? Good job, Key.
This is just for Jaws, nobody else. 27-24, G-Men.
Ah, picking the G-Men. What about you, Key?
Not a surprise. 35-17.
The Patriots.
I just cannot imagine Tom Brady and Coach Belichick leaving that field with their heads down, not to be seen again until next season. Patriots, 31-21.
Love history, love watching it, and I believe 35-24 Patriots.
And I am very open to a Giants upset, Coach, but this is perfect conditions, perfect quarterback in Tom Brady, and I think Randy Moss has the game of his life. Patriots, 41-31.
You know what? I look back to when the Dolphins did it 35 years ago, and if it was not for Garrow's miscue, this defensive running team would have pitched a shutout. That would have been the exclamation point on a 17-0 season. So the Giants, we love them. They're going to be in it. They're going to be in it. They're going to be close. But this offense that set all the records for points and everything else with Tom Brady, don't they give an exclamation point as well? I can't imagine them not rolling it up. I don't quite have Steve's score, but I got 35-20. The Patriots, as delivered by the Pony Express.
You even got them covering.
Well, I know that.
If somehow the Giants move, somehow the Giants win this football game, I got a good nickname for Eli Manning. Dream Killer.
Well, that's what he would be. You know what? It has been an amazing season, and we had Coach Shula and Mercury with us just to do this, right? Just to even get to this point, right? Well, you guys were close. I mean, you know.
I think everybody talked about it. The pressure's incredible to get to where they got. Now today, it is really incredible. But yet, this football team has responded to everything that's been thrown at them.
And I'll say this, the longer the Giants stay in this game, I think that pressure builds. The longer the Giants are in the football game, I think the pressure builds, and that's why I think New England will try to get a lead and get a lead early and run away from them.
Both of these teams have had 2 weeks off. So watch out for special team play today. It's going to be critical. Watch out for fumbles and turnovers because they haven't been in contact.
In Arizona, the flyover, but the roof was closed. Would Bill Belichick and the Patriots win their 4th title in 7 years? Tom Brady looking to become, along with Montana and Bradshaw, 4-time winner, but Eli Manning trying to make it 2 in a row for he and his bro. Eli, 3rd and 6. And the Giants came out on an unbelievable drive that took 10 minutes. That's Plexico, 14 yards. And then Manning to Steve Smith. They completed the first 4 third downs. They converted them, Steve.
I thought that they would be able to move the ball well within the 30s. They did that in the first half. Didn't get the points on the board that I thought they need to win. Get credit to defense in the end of the day.
That's 3rd and 7 to Smith, the first down. And then on 3rd and 10, same drive. They can't make all of them, but here we go. They've taken almost 10 minutes off the clock. And Lawrence party times with a 32-yard field goal. Wait a minute now. What's happening? It's the Giants that lead 3-0 for Tom Coughlin. The ankle appeared to be fine. And when Brady stepped back to pass to hit Wes Welker, everything seemed to be fine on 3rd and 3. But later in the drive, 3rd and 10, Brady looking for Ben Watson. Flag in the end zone. If he turned around, he could have made the play. Pierce.
Antonio Pierce had pretty good coverage. He just never turned around to see the football. He actually would have had a chance to get a turnover for the Giants.
So now we're on the 1, but it's the first play of the 2nd quarter, and bang! Lawrence Boney Maroney, and the Patriots come back, and they lead at 7-3. 3rd and 7. Eli Manning to well-dressed Amani Toomer. Comes back beautifully for the ball, 38 yards.
My X factor, Boomer. I have to take credit. That was a big play. They did not convert, though, there.
And look at the block by Brandon Jacobs here.
Yeah, great job of picking up the blitz by Brandon Jacobs, something that the Giants did at the very start of the game, made the quarterback comfortable.
3rd and 5, and Eli was right on the money, but Smith bobbles and Ellis Hobbs takes the gift. And it was right there. Eli was really throwing well.
Eli threw it early. Smith should have had a chance. He had a chance to catch it, but you could see that he couldn't quite his eyes on the football. I don't blame either one.
But did someone say Big Blue defense? Midnight Blue. Maroney stuffed. Steve Spagnuolo called a great game. And the punt for the Patriots. Then, watch this. Wow. That's Justin Tuck. No Tuck rule here. And the Patriots forced to punt. The pass rush was enormous for the Giants. The front 4 and everyone they sent. But there's Randy Moss for a first down, and the Patriots with 30 seconds to go in the half are in a Giants territory. But Tuck blows past Logan Mankins again. Osia Manura falls on the ball, and the Giants take over.
You know what? This Giant defense defended all day long on all aspects of their game. They give them the chance to score some points here at the end of the half.
Last play of the half, the Giants almost the Hail Mary. Whoa, it got to Steve Smith. But guess what? We have a ball game at 7-3 New England at the half.
Good throw by Eli. Smith just wasn't able to track the football to his hands.
And so the opening kickoff in the second half goes to the Patriots. Brady throwing. Kevin Falk hit by Antonio Pierce, short of a first down on 3rd and 5. Patriots offense anywhere near the record-setting squad we saw all year. R.W. McQuarters, a little return. Bill Belichick says now they had a timeout. They waited. He threw the flag. Too many men on the field.
I thought it was a great call by a coach to take a second, look at the tape, find out if there's 12 on the field, and catch the referee missing the call.
You know, he held on to that flag throughout a very long timeout period, about 2 or 3 minutes, and then let the Giants actually start to play before he threw the flag.
It was Chase Blackburn that tried to get off that couldn't. Falk, a beautiful play. He's such a valuable back on 3rd and 13. They pick up 14, and the drive continues. But Michael Strahan blowing past Kaiser, and Brady is sacked again. He was on his back 18, 19 times, or at least he was hit. Pump fake, and New England cannot capitalize on the challenge. They went for it on 4th and 13. No field goal. Would they regret that later? Yes, they would. Eli Manning, play action. Why not try it? Late 3rd. Triple coverage, though, on Plexico, and Asante Samuel's there to break it up. And so we're 7-3 in a game expected to be just with rockets going off on the scoreboard. The Giants first up following a Patriots punt. Manning connects over the middle to Boss. And there goes the Boss, 45 yards. Peyton Manning pumped up in the box. Then off play action. Bang! David Tyree, of all folks, it's David Tyree on 2nd and 3 from the 5, and the Giants, G-Men, lead it 10-7. How about this play by Eli, avoiding the sack. Plexico, oh, he got tangled up in blue.
You have a sense that he would regret that? Isn't it amazing how this played out? I thought that was one that he would look back and say, the game changed right there, but it didn't.
And now the Patriots 2nd and 5. Now they've got to do something, guys, to make either more max protect or just get the short passing game going.
You know, I've seen enough of the Patriots to know that they were going to put together a drive. I always thought that the Giants were going to have to score again in order to win the football game.
Moss first, Wes Welker for a first down on 2nd and 6. He caught 11 times a Super Bowl record. Then Brady, sent by Deion Branch, a Patriot, a few years ago. Moss for the first down inside the Giant 20. And then later in the drive, Brady to Kevin Falk, just so valuable. One of those Patriots trying for his 4th ring. Inside the 10, 3rd and goal. Giants defense, can they get the heat? Moss with a touchdown and under 3 to go. You knew it would happen. The Patriots grabbed the lead.
He faked like he was going to go to the fade, got the defensive back on his heels, and literally pushed him down, not pushed him down, and fell down wide open in the end zone.
Corner has got to get hands-on in that situation. Doesn't do you any good if you back up into the end zone.
14-10, 2-minute warning. Eli to Amani Toomer coming back to make the grab just short of the first. And on 4th and 1, of course, Tom Coughlin going to go for it. Do you pass or do you give it to the big fella? Brandon Jacobs gets the yard and a feet. And the drive continues for the G-Men. $1:15 to go, 3rd and 5. How about this? Eli somehow wearing Fran Tarkenton's number gets out of there to David Tyree. And how did he make that?
Honestly, the play of the could be the century. I hate to say these kinds of things, but you got to be kidding me with the game on the line and all that was in play all time. Boom. Tommy, have you seen anything like this?
Nothing like it. And Eli Manning's composure throughout the day, I think his team picked up on it and they fed off of it. But what a great play on both ends.
Remember, needing a touchdown, 14-10, 45 seconds to go. Manning. Steve Smith had a couple of bobbles, as we saw early, but he came on late.
Smart little throws from Eli Manning in this drive. Did not get greedy. Knew that he had to work his way down the field. Did a spectacular job.
39 seconds to go. The fade. Plexico turns around. G-Men. Touchdown. The move on Haas.
It's a double move. Looked like he was going to the slant. Went right by him, froze the defensive back, and there was touchdown.
And the Giants could pull off one of the all-time shockers, except we've seen Tom Brady do it before. He has his timeouts, but he's nailed by loss. The heat just kept on coming from up front. 3rd and 20. Brady rolling. Sings it to Moss. But no, the Giants. That's Corey Webster and Jibril Wilson, both playing huge parts in this game. And now with 10 seconds to go on 4th and 20, you want a miracle where you're 18-0? Will you be 19-0? Will you get a chance for a field goal? No! It's incomplete to Moss. And the New York Football Giants, the ultimate road warriors, have pulled one of the biggest shockers in NFL history. The Patriots denied 2 old friends shake hands. Tom Coughlin, the Giants. Eli Manning is the champ. And so, the team that never played a home game in the playoffs went down to Tampa in 75-degree heat. 1. Went to Dallas, little chillier. 1. Went to what? -23 in Green Bay with wind chill. 1. Came in a dome to Arizona and beat a team that was 18-0. The New York Football Giants are champions of the football world, and for the 2nd straight year, Manning is the MVP in the Super Bowl. 9 of 14 down the stretch, and the composure And the one play that we saw, Steve, kind of spoke for him saying ice water Eli.
For the last month and a half, we've seen 2 or 3 times Baltimore, Philadelphia, the Chargers at some point. There was always a game to be had. You had a sense that the Patriots were looking to maybe lose a game. Please, someone come beat us, and they just couldn't do it, and they kept winning. Here was a time where they finished. Of all those games I just mentioned, they finished the game both defensively and offensively. And Eli Manning was the difference. He really, at that last drive, they needed a quarterback that was going to play that big. We knew the last time a double-digit underdog had won in the Super Bowl, it's unbelievable how Eli composed himself and played like a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, and you think about this last drive, some of the plays that Eli was able to make. But, I go all the way back to New England's start. The run that they started in 01, and the concept of team, they now played this team, and I think they got exactly what they gave in 01. They faced a tremendous team effort today by the Giants. Huge underdogs. Nobody thought that they were going to win the football game, probably except those 53 guys. Their coaching staff in that locker room thought that they really had a chance to win.
We'll put it in a big context a little bit later here in primetime, but look, when you can bring heat, as we suggested perhaps this morning, heat with just the front four. There are 3 Pro Bowl linemen on the Patriots. It did not look like that on this day because the Giants, when you can get that heat with just the 4, and then send, as we suggested, Philadelphia-type game plan defensively. Here comes a safety. Here comes a backer. But you're rushing 5. It seemed like 7, Tom.
I talked to someone on the Giants staff, and they said that they had counted them. We'll have to take a look at the film. But Tom Brady was knocked off his feet 18 times today. 18 times, not including the sacks. Knocked off your feet.
We thought the weakness coming into this ball game were the safeties, and they did not get exposed. They played up to every bit of the Super Bowl. And they knocked Tom Brady all over the field, but they also just as many times defended the pass. You've got to give those safeties and the corners credit on how they protected the ball, protected downfield from a big play. Randy Moss never got unleashed.
And so, for the second time in 3 years, a team has won 3 straight road games to get to the Super Bowl and then finishes it off in the Super Bowl. And somebody who might know a little about the other team and this team that's done it tonight, the New York Giants, wide receiver Plexico Burress.
Describe your game-winning touchdown catch. It looked like it was a sellout blitz by the Patriots.
They was basically double-teaming me all night, playing a man press and playing a guy over the top. And, we were just waiting for that one time where we could get him over there in single coverage. I just gave him a slant move. He bit it. Eli put it up there, and we came down with it, man. And I just told myself, God, if you could just get me out here tonight, based on what I've been through all year with the knee and the ankle and the back, just everything, man. I was just so grateful for the opportunity. And, I told myself if I could come out here tonight and compete, I would give God all the glory.
Describe Eli on the last drive. What did he show you that maybe you didn't even know he had?
Man, the heart of a champion. Guys was jumping on him, pulling him down by his back of his neck, horse column, and somehow, he managed to break free. And, David Tyree, man, David Tyree saved this game for us, went up and made a hell of a play. Nobody knows how he came down with it. And, we call him Lay Hands Incorporated. Because when they get his hands on it, he clamped down on it and he hauled it in.
And I'm real happy for our veteran players to get the ring. Played super, He played, he did the things in the second half, the fourth quarter that you have to do to win a Super Bowl, He brought us down the field. He got the ball in the end zone twice. So you'd have to throw the script away. We're sitting there. We had 3 timeouts. We're sitting there in the green zone with no timeouts, So you got to make a play, and you got to make a play to the end zone. He played very, very well and very cool, very calm.
A word on the winning coach, Tom Coughlin. He's an outstanding football man. He's been kind of misunderstood. As much as 6 weeks ago, it was, well, I don't know. It'll be the typical exit for the Giants. Coughlin won't survive. Eli Manning, I wish he showed a little fire every now and then. And now it's Coughlin, complete command of his team, and ice water Eli. Oh, how in 6 weeks everything has changed. And for Tom Coughlin, he's been at this a long time, Tom. Congratulations, Tom.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach. He's one of the fine coaches that this league has seen. And I thought it's very important in the Super Bowl that you start well. And you say ice water running through his veins in terms of Eli Manning. Manning, I thought that he was exactly that as this game started. He was in complete control of himself. You know, some guys can be over the top when this game starts. Eli Manning was not.
Like a foundry forging steel, over time, Eli Manning took every arrow, every shot, never blinked, never complained, never played the victim. All these years has settled in and now leads this football team in a way that is dramatic. All that cool. We looked in the past that he looked like he was unnerved. Maybe he really wasn't into his play. Now he's the cool customer. He's taking that same mentality, and it's spun on itself. And we'll look for a tremendous in the next few years for Eli Manning.
Well, standing on the corner in Glendale, Arizona, and if you're a Giant fan, it's such a fine sight to see. They win it 17-14. And yes, have you heard the news? The Giants are the champs in one of the biggest upsets in NFL history. We'll be back. Well, 18-1. That's what the Giant fans wanted to say. Big Blue make the Patriots 18-1. They almost ended their run to go 16-0, and they do end it to go 19-0. Now look, you start winning football games in the summer. You win all the games in the fall. You win your playoff games in the winter. And then you get to the Super Bowl. It is an amazing mountain to try to climb. And once again, we're reminded of how special the 72 Dolphins feat of winning all the games was in 1972. What the Patriots did this year, well, historical offensively. But they don't end up with the Lombardi Trophy for the first time in the Belichick-Brady run. After the game, speaking.
You know, our team is extremely disappointed. Coach Belichick's extremely disappointed, but you know, it's one thing if I felt we weren't prepared or didn't work hard or didn't give it our all, and we did. We left it all out there. Guys are spent. Guys played extremely hard, played hurt, and I'm sure it'll be tough to swallow over the coming months.
It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
Well, look, they're stunned. Yeah. We talked about it, and you understand that. The weight of having to win and make it to go 19-0, in addition to the speed that the Giants give with the pass rush, etc., proved to be too much.
And they've done it all. And now you wonder, fundamentally, has this changed the nature of the run for the Patriots? There's no reason to think that they can't go 18-0 to lead up to another Super Bowl next year. They're that talented, but has it fundamentally changed the way the league looks at the Patriots? Now they're going to have that bigger target on their back, much tougher again to go 18-0 or to get back to this spot. You just wonder where is this a fulcrum for the Patriots, or do they just continue to climb and come back here next year?
You know, and I sense that as you watch Tom Brady, as you watch Coach Belichick, there's always a little bit of shock when you lose this football game. You know, I said this morning that these games all end the same, and you watch the human dynamic here. The confetti falls, the podium goes up, the trophy ceremony takes place, and the losers slither away. That's the term that I use. They slither away, heads down, and you just don't see them again until next season. And I just don't know, again, what that's going to mean to the New England Patriots.
Look, we applaud what the Patriots gave every football fan this year. Winning 18 straight games, 589 points, the 50 touchdown passes by Tom Brady. You can go on and on and on and on. But to win every game,
you know,
it's a weight that's
if you just took their Januaries, both teams, and stared at them, no anything else,
no, I know
you would say
going.
that this game ended up exactly how it looked for both of them in January.
No, that's a very
and
fair
all
statement.
Of those records, I got to tell you, they're meaningless right at this moment.
Well, and
all of those things, the touchdowns, the catches, I broke through, meaningless at this moment.
To them, because they wanted to do this. The Patriots had an unbelievable run. The Giants put a finish to it. More here at NFL Primetime. Yes, they've shocked the world. The heavy underdog G-Men are champs.
That's their third, right?
For a gentleman that was a primetime performer in a Super Bowl, Steve, how about this one, Super Bowl 42?
Well, that's really easy. You know, take it from a guy that's had to climb a big mountain himself. Eli Manning climbed it by himself in so many ways. He dealt with adversity. Today, he dealt adversity his whole career. People doubting him, slings and arrows. And that's the way, and any young boy out there who wants to be great at something, you go through it. You don't go around it.
Steve, I'm going to choose Justin Tuck, even though I could have taken anybody along that defensive line. Tremendous effort by Michael Strahan, OCU Manura, everybody that was coming in, even as the backups. They put the pressure on the quarterback that they had to.
They had 5 sacks. David Tyree had 4 catches this year for 35 yards. He had a touchdown and a circus catch that will be replayed for decades to come. So David Tyree is our primetime performer.